I've been broke enough times to know when a banner is good. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Whisker Chan banger video. You already know how this goes. Also, before we even start this video, congratulations to the winner of the $100 giveaway. Yes, they have received their reward, and I will not be redrawing since they have received, they've communicated with me in these past 72 hours. So congrats to Nymphomaniac. Please excuse my language. Congrats to them, okay? And yeah, we'll be doing more giveaways soon, so you guys stay tuned for that. I'll let you know. But we're gonna have to switch up how we do certain things for how we had a little entanglement. Somebody tried to act like him and tried to finesse me out of the money. So, like I said, we're gonna have to fix a couple of things on how we give the money to the giveaway winner, and we'll discuss that in another video. But what is up, guys? Welcome back to another Whisker Chan banger video. It's your boy Whisker Chan here, and in today's video, we are going over why ZHONGLIS banner might be the best banner for you free-to-play players to summon on, and I'll explain exactly why, right? So before we get into this video, just make sure to smash that subscribe button down below. Join the subscribers on the grind to 1,400, because y'all are amazing, and we hit 1,300. Y'all are amazing. I love y'all, and I thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much, my Whisker gang. I love y'all. And also smash that like button down below. But alright, let's get into this video. Now, most of you players are saying, why would I summon on ZHONGLIS banner? Like, I don't even want him. I want to save for Ayaka. I want to save for this. I want to save for that. I want to save for this. But what I have to say is, this has one of the best DPS 4 stars in the game on it. Not only that, it also has a new character that is probably going to be SS tier. Probably already is if they have videos on her, on her showcase and whatnot. She is already SS tier. From how I read her stats, she's SS tier to me, and ZHONGLIS SS tier as well. And honestly, chongyun too. Don't count him out. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like this banner is really good, because for free-to-play players that have been saving since the beginning, or free-to-play players that have just been saving, period, you have no 5 stars, maybe you only have 4 stars, you barely have any DPS, your DPS is probably the Traveler. Guys, if you summon on this banner, what you fail to realize is, look at these rate ups on these 4 stars. Now guys, this honestly, in my opinion, for free-to-play players, this would, honestly, I know you want to save for Ayaka, I know you want to save for Zhao, I know you want to save for 1.3 and 1.4, and maybe 1.2, even though 1.2 you should skip for 1.3 and 1.4. But honestly, I feel like you should summon on this, and not only are you spending, you're gonna spend these promo gems, right? And you're gonna be like, damn, Whisker, I like, what am I gonna do now? I want to summon for Zhao in Ayaka in 1.3, 1.4. My guy, that is in 2021 of February and March. You have 3 to 4 months to grind back Primal Gems, and in that span, we're going to be getting events in order to get Primal Gems, okay guys? So you shouldn't really stress this. What you should really be focusing on is building a team to help you progress through the game and help you progress through getting artifacts, because sometime there's going to be certain characters that aren't going to really work for certain things, like Abyss, or like certain artifact domains for level 80 and whatnot. You can't rock some of these teams that you're rocking, like Traveler, okay? I mean, you can, but like, it'd be just more difficult to do than not, right? So what you really can opt for is this banner. Why? Because this banner offers you Razor, which, if you did not know, he was in two shops ago, and he was in the Paimon bargain shop 2 shops ago, which was basically 2 months ago. And he was the best deal to get. He was the best thing to get in that shop, because Razor is one of the best DPSs in the game. Even though he is a DPS hog, and if you don't know what that means, it means you have to play him a lot in order to get his elemental burst. So you're really going to be focusing on playing Razor a lot. So you have to build him in a way that where he's literally a monster at DPS, white damage, and electro damage if you want, depending on how you want to build your Razor. But as I am stating, Razor is the absolute monster, and I'm going to go ahead and go over this unit real quick as to why you should summon on this, and we're going to go over all these units actually, because I have all of them. Why you should summon on this banner, because when you summon on this banner, you already know, the 9th step, or the 90th pull, you're guaranteed a 5-star. It has a 50% chance of being Zhongli, or another 5-star character, or a 5-star weapon, okay guys? So, that's not what you're even trying to get, because you're guaranteed a 4-star each time you summon. Every single time you summon, you're guaranteed a 4-star. And these 4 stars are rated up. So your chances of getting Xinyan, Chongyun, or Razor are so high. So let's go ahead and go over Razor real quick. Okay, here we have Razor, guys. I really don't have mine built and whatnot, because I've been focusing on my 5 stars a lot lately. But what I have to say is, I got mine 6-6 in this banner. yes, I have a 6'6" Razor, and he is extremely strong because of being 6'6". He's extremely strong. I'm probably gonna actually put him as a main DPS, maybe, depending on what I feel like. I mean, honestly, I really like Child Zhongli. I really like them. I want one of them to be my main DPS, but at the same time, having a 6'6" Razor, I cannot let this go to waste, you know? So anyway, let's go over Razor, right? So we have what is his normal attack. Y'all already know he does the 4 consecutive strikes. He is a Claymore user, guys. And also we have his elemental skill, which is I have talent plus level 3 because of the constellation, but he swings the Thunder Wolf Claw, dealing electro damage to enemies in front of Razor, right? Upon striking an enemy, Razor will increase Razor will gain an electro sigil, which increases his energy recharge rate, guys. So that means the more you play him, the more you do his elemental skill, the more sigils you get, the more his energy recharge rate increases in order for him to get his elemental burst. And with it, I'm going to go over his elemental burst soon and as to why this is very important for this character, right? So, Razor can have up to 3 electro sigils simultaneously, and gaining a new electro sigil refreshes their duration, right? You can hold, this gathers electro energy to unleash a lightning storm over a small AoE, causing massive electro damage, and clears all of Razor's electro sigils. Each electro sigil cleared in this manner will be converted into energy for Razor. So guys, the whole skill damage 391. I don't have mine leveled up. Press skill damage 264. We have the energy recharge bonus, which is 20% per electro sigil. So like I said, the more electro sigils you get, you can stack up to 3. The more energy recharge you get, right? And then the energy regenerated is 5.0 per electro sigil absorbed, right? And then we have the duration of the electro sigil, which is 18 seconds, which is really good. The press cooldown is 6, and the cooldown on hold is 10 seconds. That is really good cooldown, and he is a DPS. He is not, I mean, you can, if you want to build him on electro damage, you can. But it's better, like, to build him more off of, like, he's gonna be, well, yeah, actually, building him off electro damage and attack is really good. Because I thought about it. You're going to be spamming this right here to get his elemental burst as fast as possible, right? And once you do that, you're going to get your elemental burst, which is basically, let's read it. You will summon the Wolf Within, which deals electro damage to all nearby enemies. This clears Razor's electro sigils, which will be converted into elemental energy for him. The Wolves Within will fight alongside with Razor for a skill's duration. The Wolf Within. Strike alongside Razor's normal attacks, dealing electro. The only bad thing about this is you cannot do charge attacks. But you don't need charge attacks when your attack speed is buffed to the max and you're doing tons of electro damage, right? So the Wolf Within strikes alongside Razor's normal attacks, dealing electro damage, raises Razor's attack speed and electro res, and then causes Razor to be immune to damage inflicted by the electro charge status, right? This disables Razor's charge attacks, increases Razor's resistance to interruption, and these effects when Razor leaves the battlefield, they end when Razor leaves the battlefield. So if you throw on his elemental burst and then swap off him and swap back, it will not be on him. You will have to get his elemental burst once again. That's why he is more of a hog. You're gonna have to literally like play him constantly to get his elemental burst in order to destroy the field, right? And the skills attributes are elemental burst damage is 212, soul companion damage is 31.8%. This can go up, guys, because you can level these up. And mine is level 5 right now because I have the talent plus level 3 because of constellation. And the normal attack speed is plus 34%, which is really good. He attacks really fast. The electro res bonus is 80%, durations 15 seconds, cooldowns 20 seconds, energy cost is 80. Usually an energy cost is like 60. So that's why I said he's a really hog, a really big hog, but he's worth it. Especially if you, like, I'm telling you, Razor is one of the best DPSs in the game. Okay? I can't believe I have him 6'6". I'm really stoked on having a 6'6" Razor. And honestly, I want to put him to use and actually test how good a 6'6" Razor is. So once I get the materials and whatnot, which I'm probably going to start buying materials after I finish my PC, I'm going to start buying materials because farming materials is not enough for how many characters I want to max out and actually make showcases for. So, like I said, I'm going to probably buy materials and farm them at the same time. And basically, yeah, this Razor's going to be broken in that 6'6" showcase. But right now, what I'm saying to you guys is, he is a really good, solid character, as well as his passive. Decreases Claw and Thunder cooldown by 18%. This is his first passive, so that's really good. You're gonna decrease the cooldown so that you can do your passive more to proc those electro sigils to get your elemental burst as fast as possible. And then using Lightning Fang resets the cooldown of Claw and Thunder. So as soon as you use, say for example, you use Claw and Thunder, boom, you got a cooldown. Then you do your elemental burst. Boom. Your cooldown ends automatically and you could do it again. That is broken. That is really, really good, right? And then we also have his other talent. When Razor's energy is below 50%, increases energy recharge by 30%. Like I said, he is a hog. You can really main him like on your team and just keep playing him for a lot. I mean, you could put characters out to proc elemental reactions, like Mona's elemental skill to throw out the little water thing that hits them and takes them with hydro damage, and then combine it with Razor's electro damage on his elemental burst or elemental skill and whatnot. But what you want to really mainly prioritize is playing him a lot to get his elemental burst a lot and to do tons of damage. He's going to do tons of damage, period, depending on how you build your Razor. Okay, so that is Razor for you, and that is I'm telling you, he is rated up in this banner. There's no telling when you're going to ever see a Razor that's rated up in a banner. If you don't have Razor, he is one of the best 4 stars in the game. This is probably going to be the freest opportunity for you to get Razor, unlike any other banner, because he is probably not going to show up in another banner for a while, right? And now, guys, we have Xinyan. You guys are probably saying, what does this character have to offer? I'm telling you, she is going to be a broken unit. Like, once I build her up, she's going to be an absolutely broken unit. So let's go ahead and go over her talents. Y'all already know she has the normal attacks, up to 4 consecutive strikes. She is a Claymore user, just like Razor. All the 4-star users that are featured up in ZHONGLIS banner are Claymore users, right? So we have the skill damage right here. You could look at that. I mean, my head's in the way, but it's really good damage basically. And then what we have is her elemental skill. I have +3 because I have Constellation for my Xinyan. I can show you real quick. I have 3 Constellation. I didn't pull too many dupes. I really mainly pulled a lot of Razor dupes. I pulled like 8 Razor dupes, right? So let's go back to her talents. And let's go back here, right? Xinyan brandishes her instrument, dealing pyro damage on nearby enemies, forming a shield made out of her audience passion. Basically, she can hit enemies, right? She's gonna proc this shield, and once she hits enemies, she can hit 0 to 1 enemies. This grants shield level 1 ad-lib. Hitting 2 enemies grants shield level 2, lead-in. And then hitting 3 or more enemies grants shield level 3 rave, which will also deal intermittent pyro damage to nearby enemies, right? This shield has the following properties. When unleashed, it infuses Xinyan with pyro. It has a 250% damage absorption effectiveness against pyro damage, guys. So basically, once you proc this shield, it's going to infuse you with pyro, right? Meaning you're going to be dealing pyro damage while you're attacking. And the good thing about this is let's go ahead and go over, right? Right here. Once you put this shield on, your character's going to get a 15% increased physical damage because of the passive. It's just broken. So you're going to be in the shield. You're going to be dealing pyro damage, not like as in when you hit pyro damage. It's literally just every enemy that surrounds you is going to get hit by pyro damage, right? And then while you're attacking, you're going to be doing physical damage, which is white damage. And this is increased by 15% because of her passive, which is really, really, really good. Now, I'm pretty sure once you swap over to another character, the passive of this, if you have the shield on another character, the passive of this still applies to that character. If it doesn't, let me know down in the comment section below, but I'm pretty sure it applies to the character. So, for sure, that is really good. She's good for support, and she's also good for DPS, right? And this is what I was talking about in my other video when I was like, yeah, we're entering a shielded meta. Like this 1.1, the other half of 1.1 was ZHONGLIS, Xinyan, and all of them. We're entering more of a shielded meta, and this shielded meta is really good because if you keep in mind, we have Abyss, and we have, like, you know, hard artifact domains that you have to play, like level 90 artifact domains that you really, really need these weapons. And these shields are really gonna, like, these shields are overpowered. They're gonna help you throughout this. They're gonna carry you, honestly. So like I said, these characters are a must get, and for Xinyan is a 4-star, and she is amazing. Not only does she have that amazing elemental skill and passive, right? We have her other elemental skill, which is her elemental burst, which is strumming rapidly. Xinyan launches nearby enemies, dealing physical damage, right? And then hyping up the crowd. The sheer intensity of the atmosphere will cause explosions that deal pyro damage to nearby enemies. So first, she's going to knock away enemies with her elemental burst, right? She's going to knock away enemies with physical damage, and then right after she knocks them away, boom, she deals pyro damage. So that's really good. Skills damage is 341%. This can go up, guys. It's only level 1. Pyro damage over time is 40%. Duration is 2 seconds. And the cooldown is 15 seconds with an energy cost of 60, right? And now we have our other passive, which also helps her elemental skill. It's because it decreases the number of enemies Sweeping Fervor must hit to trigger each level of shielding. Basically, you skip shield 1 automatically, and you go automatically into shield 2 if you hit 1 person, or shield 3 if you hit 2 or more people. So that's really, really good. And guys, honestly, you can't pass up these 4 stars. Not only are you getting Razor, which is one of the best DPSs in the game, we have potentially one of the best 4-star supports as well as one of the best 4-star DPSs as well. She's going to do tons of damage, and for her to have that plus physical 15% increased damage, bro. That is what's getting me right now, because like the potential. She's going to do a lot of white damage, of course, guys, but she's also going to do pyro damage a little bit, but mostly white damage, which you're going to be throwing out on your Xinyan, right? So let's go ahead and go over my boy Chongyun as well, because he is not to be slept on either, okay? So I have a constellation for Chongyun. I said Chongyun. So guys, I summoned a lot in that banner though. I did over 30,000 primals, but like in my first summons, I pulled all those razors basically. Alright, let's go ahead and go over his elemental skill. So Chongyun strikes the ground with his greatsword, causing a cryo explosion and a circular AoE in front of him that deals cryo damage. After a short delay, the cold air created by the cryo explosion will coalesce into a chongyun frost field, within which all damage done through normal, charge, and plunging attacks by sword, greatsword, and polearm wielding characters will be converted to cryo damage. So that's a good support for that right there, for elemental reactions, definitely, right? And you can also be a DPS. I'm pretty sure Chongyun could be a DPS. I haven't really did much research on Chongyun, so I've never thought I was gonna get him until today. I mean, well, yesterday, because I summoned on him. So I summoned for Zhongli and I got Chongyun. Got a lot of Chongyuns actually. So, but it was like, I'm happy that I got the Ice Boy now. And the skills damage is 172%. Enhancement duration is 2 seconds. I think that this goes up once you level up the enhancement duration. Field duration is 10 seconds, and cooldown is 15 seconds, right? That's not a bad cooldown, but it's pretty high, right? Then we have his elemental burst, which is Spirit Blade Cloud Parting Star. Performing the secret hand, I have +3 because of constellation, guys. Performing the secret hand seals Chongyun Chongyun summons 3 giant spirit blades in mid-air that fall onto Earth one by one after a short delay, exploding as they hit the ground. When the spirit blades explode, they deal AoE cryo damage that launch the enemies. Skills damage is 178%, cooldown is 12 seconds, energy cost is 40. So he has a really low energy cost, but also he has a decently long cooldown. But low energy cost means you could spam his elemental burst pretty good if the cooldown isn't, yeah, the cooldown's pretty bad though. So I mean, it's not bad, but it's like, it makes it equal. It's like saying like you have a 10-second cooldown and then 60 energy, something like that. So it's equal basically. You can still spam his elemental burst, right? Then we have his passive, which sword, claymore, or polearm wielding characters within the field created by Spirit Blade, Chongyun's Layered Frost, which is the elemental skill, have their normal attack speed increased by 8%. If you run this with Razor, and then perform super conduct while you're in Razor's elemental burst as well as Chongyun's elemental skill, boy, his Razor's attack speed is going to be through the roof, because it's going to stack. His attack speed is going to stack with this passive from Chongyun, and it's just he's going to be doing massive damage, right? So, and then you also have his other passive. When the field created by Spirit Blade, Chongyun's Layered Frost disappears. Another Spirit Blade will be summoned to strike nearby enemies, dealing 100% of Chongyun's Layered Frost skill damage as AoE cryo damage. Enemies hit by this blade will have their cryo res decreased by 10% for 8 seconds. So basically, after the field is gone, right? Another Spirit Blade will be summoned to strike nearby enemies, dealing 100% of Chongyun's Layered Frost damage. That and its AoE cryo damage, right? And then, bro, this is basically, he's going to be proccing a lot of reactions. If you want to proc a lot, Melt. I'm telling you, Melt is a broken reaction, guys. Melt and Super Conduct, okay? You really want him. He sounds like more of a support character. I mean, he probably can be DPS, but it sounds like he could really get his elemental burst fast and do his elemental skill quite a bit to proc these passives and whatnot, and be a really good support, because basically if you're within this field, you could proc elemental reactions and get your movement speed increased, but not movement speed, your attack speed increased by 8%. So it sounds more of like a, you know, support character. But either way, guys, all these Claymore users, all of them, Xinyan, Chongyun, and Razor, they're all worth it. And you're, like I said, once you summon on this banner, you have every 10 wishes is guaranteed to include at least a 4-star or higher item. So you have a literally, and they're rated up. So your chance of getting them is so high. Like, and I feel like it's so beneficial for all you free-to-play players that really don't have anything. Because I see most of you are commenting down in my comment section, oh, I have Traveler, Lisa, Kaya, and all these free characters. Like, I don't hear not one character that you've summoned for. Like, you all been saving your primal gems, and I understand that you want to save for Ayaka and Xiao, but like one summon honestly won't hurt, and your chances of getting Razor, Chongyun, or Xinyan are so high. You can't pass this up. Razor is not going to be featured up in a while, and if you're lucky, if you are lucky, you have a chance to even pull the boy Zhongli. And Zhongli is an absolute unit, okay guys? So that's really about it for this video. I just wanted to go over why it's really worth for you free play players to summon on this banner, because you're missing out on some of the best DPSs and best supports in this game if you don't summon on this banner. And I stress this not, Razor is amazing. Razor is amazing. So is xinyan, so is chongyun for proccing reactions and support, and maybe even a DPS, right? So that's really about it for this video. I just wanted to inform you guys about that, and I hope that y'all choose what y'all want to do. I hope this helps you choose what you want to do. And honestly, if you're free to play and you don't have a lot of characters, you don't have a good DPS, this is the banner to get. This is the banner that will awaken you. This is the banner that will help you progress through story, through artifact domains, through abyss, everything, guys. But anyway, guys, that's about it for this video. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and smash the like button down below. Join the subscribers on grind to 1,400. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for the recent support. But yeah, go ahead and smash the subscribe button. And if you have any questions or concerns, comment that down below. And also, if you do pull for them, because like some of you, I know some of you will probably take this advice, tell me what you get. Hopefully you get Razor, hopefully you get xinyan, or hopefully you get chongyun. You will get them, but like, I'm just saying, hopefully you get the one you really want. Okay, so anyway guys, that's about it for this video. Thank you for everybody who came out and watched this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.